Hello again, everybody. This is Dr. Bulow with Revive Upper Cervical, and today I want to talk about this 6-letter word that causes a decrease to your immune system and how that all works. Any guesses as to what it is? It's a 6-letter word. It starts with the letter S, and the word is stress. Stress is the X factor that most people don't realize can decrease how well your immune system works. And it's the reason why a lot of people in the holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, end up becoming more susceptible to the cold and the flu and feeling not so great. What most people don't know is that stress comes in 3 different forms and 3 different sizes, so to speak. All of them putting your body into a state of fight or flight. We'll get to that in a second. Here are the 3 different types of stress. And what I want you to do is I want you to think about the first 2 in the context of the holidays. You ready? 3 different types of stress. First one, emotional. Emotional stress, mental stress. How many people do you know that get stress around the holidays? Pretty good amount, right? How about the next one? The next type of stress, chemical stress. It's the food you eat. It's the liquids you drink. It's the air and the quality of air of the environment that you breathe. So let me ask you, when it comes to chemical stress, is the food you eat healthier in the holidays or maybe more stressful to your system in the holidays, right? Cookies, cakes, pastas, and let's not forget New Year's Eve, alcohol. All of these things are stressful to your body. The last thing, and the thing about the last one is this is what people usually don't fully appreciate. It's the physical stress. We talked about the emotional, right, the mental stress. We talked about the chemical stress. The thing that most people don't realize is when it comes to physical stress, what type of physical stresses are put on your body every day with your job, your work, your home life, your quality of sleep. In chiropractic, we look at spinal subluxations, misalignments of the spinal bones that actually cause a physical stress to the nerve systems. Now, let me finish off this conversation about stress by telling you how those 3 types of stress affect your body. The mental stress, the chemical stress, and the physical pressure and stress on the nerves. All of them will put your body into a state of what we call sympathetic dominance. It's where your body is in a fight or flight response. It thinks there's an emergency. Now, this stressed response, this sympathetic nervous system, is what used to keep us alive in the days of cavemen and cavewomen, right? It raises your heart rate. It raises your blood pressure. It's your adrenaline response. It's why a mom can pick up a car off of her child if it's crushing it because they have these huge feats of strength, right? That's your sympathetic tone. We need it in times of stress. Our body needs to survive and kind of ward off dangerous situations, essentially. But after the dangerous situation has passed, this other part of our nerve system comes in, and that's the parasympathetic. That's the rest and digest nervous system. It's what calms you down. It's what boosts your immune system and your healing factors after a stressful, traumatic life event. So here's where this really becomes important. If you have stress in your life, it may not be, in the days of cavemen and cavewomen, it may not be that there's a saber-toothed tiger coming after your family. But if you're chemically stressed out, if you're mentally stressed out, if you have spinal misalignment that's physically stressing out your nerves, your brain, your body doesn't know the difference between that and a saber-toothed tiger. There is this constant subconscious drip of stress into your physiology. And when you're in a state of panic, the last thing your body wants to do is heal and repair. It's in a state of emergency. Healing and repairing gets put off to the downside, to the back burner. So your immune system gets dialed down when you're stressed out because your adrenaline response is going. So people that are chronically sick, people that have chronic digestive issues, people that just have the same allergies, the same pneumonia every year, kids that are always going in and out of the pediatrician, adults that are chronically fatigued. The issue is, more than likely, they have some form of stress that's causing their body under the surface to rev up, and it's just not relaxing, it's just not healing, and it's just not resting. And one of the biggest unknown causes to this is spinal subluxation. These micro traumas or major traumas throughout people's lives that leave their spine crooked and twisted, and this constant nagging in our internal sympathetic nervous system, in our autonomic nervous system, just nagging that, keeping our body from adapting and regulating and healing and doing all the things a normal, healthy body should be doing. So if you know somebody that's in that kind of state of stress where they're always going to the doctor, always getting sick, they seem to always have colds and flus and pneumonias and things like that, there may actually be a spinal subluxation, a misalignment, keeping their body from healing, among other things. But if this resonates with you or with them, we'd be happy to help out. If you know someone who's outside the Pittsburgh area, please still feel free to share this video. We'd be happy to find you someone, a doctor in your area that can address some of these needs. Otherwise, we are getting into the holiday season, so I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year as we move into these next couple months. This is Dr. Bulow, and look forward to talking to you again next time. Bye now.